In this episode of Marina Queen, I show off my new sweatshirt before I get serious about doing it on the dining room table. Then I head to San Diego to, among other things, finally solve the mystery of Frog's Leap's crankshaft pulley nut. My name is Rick, and I'm exploring Southern California on my sailboat Frog's Leap. Stick around. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen out there. We're gonna take Frog's Leap and take her on her first international voyage to Ensenada, Mexico. And I'm so excited about that because, you know, the magic isn't in the boat. The boat is just fiberglass, steel perhaps, maybe aluminum. When it's at the dock, it's begging for crew. It's begging to be taken out to do what it does. And you know, Rob and Mark and I, we're gonna take Frog's Leap out. We're gonna let her do what she does. I'm excited about that, so excited. We're gonna take Frog's Leap out. Let her do what she does. Oh yeah. I got a new sweatshirt, right? I'm always wearing the school sweatshirts. I got the Marina Queen logo on the back. Yeah, so I'm excited about that because I'm gonna wear this sweatshirt for the Ensenada trip. Damn it, Jim, it's Frog's Leap. Yeah, it's the green one, baby. So if it's the green one, I gotta be wearing the green one, right? So I'm gonna be wearing the green one. You know, as Kermit said in my youth, it's not easy being green. I think Kermit was right. In my youth, I talked about the jitters as I get ramped up to go on another trip, and I'm there again. I can feel them coming, right? I can feel them welling up inside, but they haven't hit me full force yet. Karen can tell when they do. Because all the things start coming together, you know, time is no longer on my side. Have I ordered all the parts that I need? Are all my projects wrapping up on time? You know, did I complete all of the international requirements to go into Ensenada smoothly? All those questions, you know, so yeah, I think I've done all those things, but you can't help but have the jitters. I got them again. What can I say? So here's where we are with this mount, and I routed this out. So this is cut out to the shape of the pedestal guard. I'm going to be able to come to the pedestal guard and just drop it right over the top of it. This is the bracket for the Garmin multifunction display. Well, it was getting some corrosion. Some of the salt water had gotten underneath the paint, so I went ahead and took all the old stuff off of there. We're gonna run this bolt through at these 4 spots. That should hold the Garmin GPS steady on the mount, steady on the mount. You still have to strengthen the mount itself. And the only reason I'm doing this inside the house, on the dining room table, is because it's really cold outside. And I'm doing this on the dining room table, steady on the mount, on the dining room table. So now that I have this thing sort of installed, I need to drill additional holes here and here. Might have to get slightly longer bolts. Because now I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have the brace, I'll have a washer and a nut. All right, so this is the piece that I've created, and the brackets are gonna go in like this, and one here. I'm going to create another strap. It's gonna go in the center from here to here, but it's gonna be made out of a thicker metal. So here's what we got. Not a good cut, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna grind it all away and make it smooth. And that should be enough strength to hold that GPS, especially with this one. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, I'll try something different. So what I want to do is give you a rundown of all the projects that I've been working on between my last trip and this next trip that I'm going to be departing on. So this is where we are. Over here is all the intake parts. Over here is all the parts that I've been working on for the new mount for the Garmin multifunction display. I've got a couple of these things for the range, which I really haven't gotten to address yet, and I'm probably going to have to look at these after the Ensenada trip. But I wanted to show you the kind of the sequence in terms of the coatings that I'm putting on here. There are much better coatings, specialized coatings that you can use. You do the best you can. I start everything out by hitting it with this rust reformer. So silver is going to be anything in the engine compartment. So if it's silver, that's what that looks like. It's not exactly like the Yanmar silver, but I kind of like that because it identifies the things I've looked at and the things that I have not looked at so far. And then if it's black, I want to put a black enamel on it. And so that's this. Whether it's black or it's silver, I put this on it, which is a clear coat. And you can really tell this one has the clear on it. This one doesn't yet. If you get oil or something on it, the oil will wipe off of anything with this clear on it. It'll be very difficult to get all the remnants of, oil spilled on here. So there it is. I think I'm ready to go. I hope it all works. Well, I made it back to the base, getting ready to go see the condition that Frog's Leap is in. It's always a question. Oh, she really moves around a lot. Look at that. Just, that is ridiculous. Oh yeah, she looks good. Nice. I always try to leave her as clean as possible. So when I come back, it's just refreshing to see. Perfect. Well, I made it to the boat. It's time to do some projects, meet up with some friends, and go to Mexico. Oh yeah. So when I was back in Spokane, I went ahead and rehabbed a whole bunch of these intake parts that I brought back with me from the last trip down here. We're going to put that back together right now. I can now put on the mounting plate for the air filter housing. Now I can just plop the filter into the housing and latch it into place. Well, there's the engine with the fresh new intake on it. Looks pretty nice. I like it. Well, that was easy enough. Good warm-up, right? So the next thing I want to do is just a little bit of housekeeping. I want to be able to adjust the valve lash. It's an easy job, but you have to have the right tools. And I don't know the specific size of the crankshaft pulley nut. So I'm going to measure that real quick so I can get top dead center. You need to be able to turn it to get to top dead center. So I need to have that. But I'm going to check it right now. This is the set of calipers that I have. This is our crankshaft pulley nut. See how big this thing really is. Yeah, it's there. It looks 26.5, but I'm thinking 27 millimeter is right. So that's the most careful measurement I was able to get. I think it's definitely 27 millimeter. Okay, so it looks like it's a 27 millimeter socket that I need. So if I end up doing a field trip before Rob and Mark get here, I know to pick up a 27 millimeter socket. 27 millimeter, that's good. 27 millimeter, baby. Another great episode of Marina Queen, a mix of all kinds of awesome craziness in there. You don't want to miss next week's episode. We're getting ready for Frog's Leap's first international voyage. Oh yeah. I'll see you next week on the boat. For real-time updates, check out @Marina Queen Sailing on Instagram.